Lights, camera,
action.
action.
Hey guys, welcome back to the J Spot. You know it's your girl Jamie, and today I have two lovely ladies with me, the Amelie sisters. Well, two of the three.
Two of many.
Two of many. The two I know.
No, you know three. TJ.
Guess what? I was like two of three. It
Okay.
confused me. Okay, we have the lovely Jamoya, and we have the lovely Kimberly.
Hi everyone.
And we have been friends for years. It's past a decade, I think, at this time.
Yeah.
So we'll just stop counting there. Once you
Definitely.
pass a decade like that,
You
you're
don't need
good.
to call him.
It's full stop. But today we're gonna do our 3-year review, which encompasses us talking about university life and work life.
Definitely.
Yeah. And we're dealing with food, of course. This is not sponsored. We just
But
love
if I don't want
Popeyes.
sponsor next time.
We'll take the sponsorship.
We will.
Send the contract to me.
Send it to us. So we're tender lovers, so that's what we're doing first. So let's just like share out, and then we start talk.
Definitely.
Yeah?
I
Alright.
would have pizza that shaped like Batman. And if you don't shape like Batman, I'm going right back
It's
to the
shaped
cafe.
like
No, I did not buy the Batman one because
Yeah.
that is ripped off foolishness. Well, alright, let's start with university. How did you guys choose the subjects you chose? Who will go first?
Let me go first. So it goes from worse to better. So let me go
The
first.
best, cause she
Yeah, to best. So you guys can find inspiration along the line. So let me start train wreck. What did I say? It's university.
Yeah, how you choose your major?
I didn't want to go to school, and for everybody who knew me at high school, then I was going to UTech.
Yeah.
But I never really liked the whole university thing. That never sit right with me.
Sorry, just him that we did not get straws.
Oh, I pray.
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless this meal and the hands that prepare it. Maybe nourishing onto our bodies. Amen.
Amen. Right? Never want to go UA. Never want to go school. Right? Took the year off to work. Hated my job. I was working in a clothing store. Then as a personal assistant, somebody from UA actually called me, said I had an incomplete application, and she encouraged me to finish applying.
Oh, that's nice.
And I was telling her, I don't have
That
the
sounds
money.
very in depth of you.
Yeah, like it was really weird.
Yeah, you want to put you in there.
Yeah, it was really, really weird. The lady called me and she was just like, hey, you have an incomplete application and finish. And I tell her, said, I'm broke, hence why I'm working. And she's like, no, fill it out. Your school fee I got paid. So I'm saying,
Oh, that was the
school fee I
application
got
that
paid.
I started.
So I see them, I never apply, I'm true to my word. I'm not going to school.
I did.
Oh, you had to start it for her.
Yeah, for her to do management studies or accounting.
Yeah, because she telling me my options. I mean, management studies. I wanted to do geo, so management studies. So then them calling me, August, must be the 3rd, because orientation was the following Monday, to say come to orientation, you get accepted for management studies. Excuse me. So I went to the orientation. Did not have any money to pay the school fee, but I went, and then our friend from accounts class
Oh, Devani.
introduced us to somebody on the guild.
Yes.
School fee pay. So I'm doing management studies, and I did all of my electives in geography because I had to do what I wanted regardless.
What you should tell them is the fact that you wanted to go to UTech to do land economy survey,
Yes. So
and the story of how our family, like, basically, you know,
that's them said them not sponsor because that don't make no money.
Money,
It's
yeah.
more like the story. They said I got
But that's where
accepted.
the money is, though.
I got accepted to UTech to do urban and regional planning. My family said they're not going to support that because there's no money in geography, and so I must come back to them when I have a better idea. I have not come back to them, and I'm still going to school to do management studies.
where you
With a
go
minor in jail.
Where I don't
with a minor in geography, because you have to live your dreams.
Have to.
Yeah.
I mean, mine was similar to yours. I did not want to go to university. But my dad was like, I'm going to pay for it. I had a business pitch, okay? I was like, this is what I want to do, all right? Boom. I ain't going to say it because everybody do it and it don't make sense no more. So you just get cut. But at that time, like, no one was doing it. And I felt like so chill. And then I had like brush shoulders with the right people for get permits and all of that.
So it was
So I
there.
had like a whole PowerPoint presentation and stuff. But I was like, nice. Very detailed.
parents are so
Here's one.
dismissive.
Here's one. you go to university, I'll pay for it and then I'll fund it. Because how my dad is that when you reach, like, I knew it based on the precedence of everyone before me, when you reach an adult and a certain age, he gives you like a lump sum of money to start life. So my idea, that lump sum of money would have been my capital.
Daddy, hey daddy, hey daddy, where are you? Ready for my lump?
But I was like, no, the university. So my mom and I sat down. We went through all the courses you could think of, and then I decided on which course I think I wouldn't fall asleep in, which was marketing. I did fall asleep in marketing. Doing marketing alone made me not want to go to school. I had to do a lot of free lectures over by humanities just to get the vibes to go to school. Then, but I realized that when I was working in summer, in the capacity, like, once people say marketing on your resume, they feel like saying no way I do, even though you're going to university for it and you have not yet learned anything.
Plus, you're a young person, so they're like, oh, she knows a
She
lot
must
about
know.
social media.
Must know something.
No, but I ended up loving end up loving actual marketing.
Yeah.
Than the theory. So it made me kind of push myself to do the theory. But university life was not great for me, in the sense where I failed horribly the first semester. Felt like I was wasting my dad's money. And then when I was finally getting the groove to say, okay, we're gonna do this, I had like a roadblock. Remember we were walking up and down trying to get the override.
Yeah.
To do the course, one course I would need to graduate. Like it was just...
So you
but we didn't get it. We didn't get the override.
No, we didn't get the override.
I want me to tell you. I tell her said she don't need no override. She will graduate.
And I did. Weirdly enough, because I had so much credit.
Listen, because she was doing all those 6 credit courses from humanities.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, sometimes you guys just need friends who are gonna ride with them and do it.
Facts.
Because she had said she gonna do an extra year.
Yeah.
And me, I had faith that she wouldn't. Milo and I were like, you ain't doing no extra year. It's all of them 6 credit courses there, and that's what they're bringing through. Tell them when
so
you get
then
listen.
I was trying to sign up for the course for my extra year,
and they said degree awarded.
The degree has been awarded though.
Bless God.
Like,
You can't come take it back now. You can't take that back the degree now.
They had when I looked at the detail though, they had changed it so it wasn't a mandatory course anymore. It was now optional. So that's my God right there. That's how I end up get through. But yeah. How about you? Well, we know this story, but they don't.
So I always knew what I wanted to become. I think I was one of those persons who was just fortunate to have a very clear plan. But that's the thing about my story. I had a plan and not much of it went according to plan. And I don't know if I should start. Oh, let me just give like a blanket statement. School is not for everyone. And don't follow the crowd, because the crowd at the university, if it's not for you, don't do it, because it puts you in a lot of debt. If it's that you can't afford it. So if you want to work and go to school, which is something I did, do it. Moy did it. Jamie did it.
It's hard.
It is, and I would even encourage my worst enemy to do it.
Just to clear the record, I did not work and go to school.
I think about summer work, goodie.
No, because the money never got towards.
Oh, that's true. Jamie, parents, be like Uncle Granville.
Plan for your children.
Don't plan for your children in the case where you secure their future, not in you securing your future.
Yeah,
that's weird, and I don't like parents.
Yeah. Oh, but they'll be like, oh, my kids will take care of me. Stop that. But plan for them as in Omni Educator, Sagittarius Sigma, and Millennium other ones, because them 2 companies that I work for.
Wow.
Financial literacy before you breed, guys, please.
And that's when Jesus love is bubbling over. Anyway, going back. So they know my plan was very simple. I'm gonna finish Woolmer's, then I was gonna go to Georgia's 6th form, then I was gonna study law, because I've always wanted to become an attorney. From like my mom said, from age 4, I told her I was gonna become an attorney.
Wow.
She told me that rather recently, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna become a lawyer. So plan. Woolmer's, Georgia's 6th form, go study in Barbados, come back, do Norman Manley, then I was gonna go to Australia to do my master's in taxation, then I was gonna come back and buy a house. Guys, fast forward.
No, just go to university.
It's like those really bad nail videos, expectation versus reality.
Yeah, this is what I wanted.
Where the sheet home?
Kill me.
That's not what happened. But let's fast forward to university. So I originally got him to do accounting. And I told God, I was like, okay, God. It was like 2 weeks before school started. I'm like, God, if you want me to do accounts, don't make me get him for law. But if you want me to do law, make me get him. Got him for law. But sorry, God find the money. And I kid you not, guys, school started August. By October, I was like denied 23 scholarships. Some said clearly God didn't want me to do this, right? And I was like, okay. I went to my dean at the time, Dr. Jackson, big up yourself. And I told him, like, you know, Dr. Jackson, I'm going to withdraw from the faculty and I'm going to do accounting. So girl could have been an accountant. Yeah, you should. And Dr. Jackson literally ripped up my letter of withdrawal. He was like, no, the money will come.
It will come.
It will come. In my second year, I got a job. I worked. Long story, very, very long story, guys. No, I'm a lawyer.
Hey!
And I think the key theme is that you need to have people who believe in you and believe for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're not just see it when you're going through it. You know?
I'm not.
You're going to see it after you come out of it and you can speak on it like you are now. But if you have your dogs them around you or people who believe in you around you, you'll get there. Because you're not going to get there upon your own strength. You're going to get there on theirs.
So stop following social media, but I don't need anyone, blah, blah, blah.
That's weird.
You
Your
need a
support
village.
system. Listen, the one thing I will always be like for and always say is I am very, 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 very proud of myself with the support system that I have. Because love and know.
I need honest friends, not
Very
yes
honest,
man.
very honest.
I need people to tell you, hey,
Yeah.
the idea there is not feasible.
And about feasible alone, but
Right.
like, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
You know, like when you had try school class and they're like, Jamila, don't you? Oh my God, we used to share our schedule with each other
Yes.
for accountability.
Because let me tell you, and this is something I was saying
Ever
to
school clusters.
she was always at the library. So though she was calling class, she was at the library studying geography, not management study. Oh, and which brings us to a point where I just want to say too, a degree in 7 years is still a degree. Regardless how long you take it, you can be 25 just going to do your first CXC. The fact that you're out there doing it, I commend you and I support you because people like to stay stuck. And being stuck
It's a problem.
is the problem. That's what I have a problem with. You sit down and you complain about your circumstances, and I'm telling you, stop that. Get your act together.
That was university. So overall university life, you're still university right now. How's that?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
So, start and stop you in 2 times. First time I stopped, I was broke. Second time I stopped, I was depressed and broke.
Does it add things to it?
Yeah. No. When I'm so broke. And I'm living life. So I'm decided to
Life
start.
is just
Like,
living.
I didn't decide. My manager at where I work now, she really pushed me to go back. She call you for me. Come on, if I did call them, I hate them. Manager call you. She sat on the phone with them. Found the courses for me to do. Print out everything, and I registered them. Yeah. By summer, I'm supposed to finish. Gonna start my master's in sustainable development in September. So that's on life, God and good people.
May I have
Full
a
stop, sure. You might, you don't mind.
No, no, no.
This transgression, garbage. The Caesars, why would you do this? Sorry.
Well, we had a bright side. The silver we use by it, so.
Yeah. Don't know.
University. Overall review.
It made me a better person, and it increased my faith. I really think which is something God revealed to me, if things had gone how I planned it, I would not have appreciated it. So it made me a stronger person, made my faith stronger, and it introduced me to some incredible people.
I was about to say that. I have made 3 lifetime friends at university: Facey, Kristen, and Jamar.
Yeah.
Those 3
Great people.
great people, and we understand each other. That we don't need to talk every day,
Those are the best kind of people.
but we have each other back, and we have a sixth sense with each other. It's like we know when we go check in. You get me?
Yeah.
Wait.
Them could have given us a ketchup.
Oh,
No, they didn't.
no, you want ketchup?
Gave us stuff.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Next thing with university is, I feel like that period for me was a people learning period because of what happened with the specific person and what also happened with like having to do group works with people and learning different personalities and stuff.
Definitely.
That was my eye-opening to the fact that not everyone sees the world like you do, and
Definitely
there are people who are garbage.
Yeah. And not because you guys start
Guys,
together,
do
mean
better,
you to
bro.
finish together.
Do better.
Not because you start together. And that's okay. As you transition in life, you get new friends, you meet new people. That's okay too. But that's okay. You're gonna grow apart. And if it's really meant to be, you'll grow together. And that we do, right?
Yeah, so we went as close in high school, even though we went to the same high school. Like, we
I
were
think
chill.
it's sixth form we get close. Sixth form, lower six.
I think just university just kind of cemented it.
So we were all, don't get it wrong, we were always friends, but how close we are now?
Yeah, it wasn't that.
You have to go through some valley with your friend, them, man.
You do have to.
Contemplating things and when I want to say, listen here, no, do that, you know.
Okay, work.
Hey, Jesus.
What was your first job that you remember? And let's start with that. What was your first job?
Okay. That job.
Like summer internship job. Like more than a month job.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you my first job. My first job was when I was 18. I was a sales rep, and then that never last long. I stayed, worked in the store. I got the job October. Fashion night out was my first day of work. Ew.
Talk about baptism by fire.
Man, tell you.
Fashion night out, and I worked at Sophia's on King Street.
Oh my god.
Traumatic. But then after that, I was a cashier, and that worked better for me. It just was an experience. I worked there for 3 months. 3 months, October to December. That was it.
Okay.
That was my first job.
My first job was at Youth Upliftment Through Employment, which is the non-profit organization for Wiccan. I was an intern. Like, I went through not the PATH program, but the
Youth.
Yeah.
The
National Youth Program. The National Youth Summer Program, that's where I got placed there through. And as I told you, so she saw marketing major. This was after first year of university, failing 3 subjects at that point, and not doing anything related to marketing. I was given the whole responsibility with the other interns, with like 2 other people, to create a whole marketing plan for them. Google was my best friend, and I learned, that's where I fell in love with marketing. So that was my first job. So I had created what we call the Every Mickle Make a Muckle employee donation campaign, where the Wiccan employees could sign up to give a monthly donation to the foundation every month through their thing, where you have to go through HR, then you have to pitch it, then you have to launch it, then you have to get PR, all that. But yeah, that was my first job, a whole marketing campaign.
Here she is, marketer.
Marketer. I love that.
What was yours?
I was a filing clerk at Passport Immigration Pickup.
Wow.
Yeah.
That just a stress mark on that.
Listen.
Government work is so gross. Mama just telling me that.
You know, and then, when we look, guys, when sometimes when I must know when something enough for you, you know when I knew that wasn't for me, I'm telling you when I knew. With government work, they get paid a month in the back.
Month in the back?
Yeah,
So if you get paid monthly, you get paid a month in the back, and if you get paid weekly, you get paid a week in the back. So when I started working there, someone had resigned like months prior. So now that we're coming in, the intern for like 3 months or so.
Yeah.
They told us like, hey, you guys, you're gonna get paid a month in the back. And I was like 19 at the time, and I was gonna start UE, and I said, I'm not the money, so I'll go on this. So they never end up paying us until the end of the month. and I just knew that government work was not for you. I'm sorry. Big up everybody in public sector. Big up on a nice clean self, but it was just not for me.
Until the government entered to still owe me more money. Oh no, look, it's my sister them pray because I think about circling that ends every day.
Government own enough people. But after being in government for two different jobs, because I also worked in a hospital as a accounting clerk, and that was like 5 months. Yeah, in the accounts department.
No, I mean the hospital accounts are the worst though.
Like, when I even tell you the things I'm a witness and listen.
Oh my god.
Listen, guys. But working on honest bread, you're better than working on honest bread than buying a man to feed my one.
Like you know, street pharmacist to marry me.
Ooh, I'm mood.
Street pharmacist.
God forbid that one now.
Waiting on a street pharmacist. Maybe.
I love how you put it though. Very
I'm pretty sure they won't pick up on what exactly.
Oh no, may I drop in something for them to pick up?
Yeah, please do. Please do. Those street pharmacists.
Okay, what was your dream job when you started university? What was your dream job versus your dream job now?
Oh wow.
Or are you at your dream job?
Okay.
Alright, when I started university, I wanted to be a paleoclimatologist.
Tell the people what that
Hey
is.
guys.
Let's tell the people what that is.
I think I probably butchered the word, but that's what it is. Paleoclimatologist. It's a geographer that uses historical phenomena to predict future weather forecasts. And they advise people on, like decision making based on previous, historical environmental things that were happening. Predict what's gonna happen in the future. That's all they do. They're
so like a sophisticated weatherman.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
what I got.
A more psychic weatherman. Okay. A weatherman's advice.
A weather lady.
That's what I didn't want to do. No, I just want to be a land developer.
When she used geography terms, to this day I don't know the lines of latitude and longitude.
Wow.
I know. Let me feel geography all through high school.
I went for the trips and the food. I ain't gonna lie.
The trip them did nice.
The trips were lit.
But if I talk about something, plate tectonics or something, I'm like,
that's how we feel sometimes when you talk about your law jargons. I'm probably holding feet when we start using some marketing terms.
Yeah,
like, we are
like KPIs or whatever. I'm like,
SEO, SEM.
I'm like, okay, congratulations.
My dream job was to be a stay-at-home mom.
I do not dream of working. I don't think about it in my spare time.
Laboring.
But because of this conversation, I'm forced to choose employment. And
wait, what you want to be in the
is what tickled my fancy.
Land surveyor.
I thought she was saying the wife of
Sorry, land developer.
I thought she said the wife of a pharmacist.
I'm a street pharmacist.
Because I just said like, God forbid that one. No.
I know, right? So my dream job was always just to be a mom. Like when we had career day and you're supposed to write what you want to be in the future, I always put a mom. They're like, Jamila, you had so much potential. So you choose a career. So I went to doctor. I was like, everybody want to be a doctor. And then in sixth form, it was to be a lawyer because my extended family wanted me to do that. But then I did it in sixth form and I was like, I am not doing this for 7 years. I know myself. I am going to waste the people their money. So I didn't do that. So then marketing. Dream job is still to be a stay-at-home mom with real estate properties that are profitable.
Even though, mighty God.
That is it.
Hallelujah.
But I'll still work. I have a problem with working. It's just that I'll also just be at home and just take care of my kids and just have like theme parties for them and them friends and just like have barbecues for my partner and like have girls night. Like I'm that person.
Working must sit right with me.
I'm that person.
Give me
like,
employment. What does it give you? Employment.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
Thank you, God.
Yeah.
But I just
yeah. Always there.
Listen, years ago, Sagicor had a slogan about let your money work for you, wise financial thinking for life. I think no, you just invest on the stock market. So when you turn 30 and stuff, the money can actually work for you. And you can be a stay-at-home mom. You can try bail
Yeah, my pharmacist bail.
Yeah, bail him out. You know what I mean?
We're smarter than that, okay?
We're smarter than that. But yeah, that's the thing. So one thing I do though, one thing I admire about myself though, is that I would make the most of any situation I get. So even right now, like I have a business and I'm starting the next business. So even though the end goal is not to be doing any of this, I still am gonna do everything because I believe that if the opportunity presents itself, like use it. We're young, like go for it, you know.
And you don't want to have any regrets.
Yeah.
Try everything now.
Everything.
And if you fail, it's a learning experience.
That's it. Everything is a lesson. Full stop.
Exactly. It's a learning experience.
Mm.
Do everything. If you feel for go jump, bungee jump, if you feel for go sell silly bands, is silly bands still a thing?
Bro, how you even go you go back to the past for the one day and just carry it?
No, I just realized.
Silly bands were like third form.
Yeah.
Aging ourselves, obviously. But
I'm young. But I'm just saying, whatever you want. If you want to start selling paper bags, do it. Do it because it teaches you a lot of discipline. As someone who's friends with a serial entrepreneur, and I being a procrastination and a mini entrepreneur myself, I'm telling you, it teaches you a lot.
I kind of live feast today, famine tomorrow, as you can see. That's what I'm these friends. But
your dream job though.
no shame to my game.
I wanted to become a tax attorney.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I still want to do taxation, but I think I'm leaning towards becoming an anti-money laundering specialist.
Wow.
Focus, you see, little street pharmacist, I'm out for it. I think I'm gonna do taxation consultancy, like tax avoidance, not evasion, because evasion is illegal.
Whether pay with taxes, who say we not the who say we and they not pay with taxes?
Later on in life, but for now, I want to become a specialist in anti-money laundering.
We're gonna get into kind of a serious topic, which is the pandemic. This is when it was really happening. I don't think the pandemic is currently happening.
COVID's a peak.
But like when it started, 2020?
March 2020. Mm-hmm.
So like when March 2020 came, and your job is threatened that you were in.
Funny enough, I got my job during COVID.
Yeah, I think for
my current job, I got it in COVID.
That's what the weird thing is that I think for us, COVID, we thrived.
Bless God.
Listen, I'm telling you this. I'm gonna hear
Big up God, big up.
Listen, Jesus all the way. Jesus loved me. I'm telling you this.
No, like thinking about it, we thrived through COVID.
Listen, you see, if COVID never come, I would become an attorney. But there was a course in law school that I was failing. It's called conveyancing. But they feel. At one point, my dad just stopped the law.
Wow.
And I said to God, God, this was March. I kid you guys not. I prayed the night, I said, God, oh, you said I go to law school. I said, last year, I have been failing this course. Every assignment, I fail. Everything, I fail. I said, God, you have to either do something. It's either you push back the exam later, or you tell me to come out of this law thing. I said, God, if I have to do a face-to-face exam, I'm going to fail law school, I'm not going to pick up my lawyer. I'm saying, God, I don't know what I'm going to do. Boom. The next day, Andrew. Oh, God. No. When you can laugh. Bro, God, come on TV and say, well, I'll go first. COVID case, and the school goes home. I said, boom, God, you work fast. Okay, God. You're giving me time to study. Here one. I was working and going to school. So now them say school going online. So the back and forth of trying to get something to go to UE, gone. Some say, alright then, all of them kind of, I can't take it and study. Guys, them keep pushing it back. I said, backside, was I studying? Not really. But
I was about to ask, if you really did not utilize the time.
no, like I wasn't studying conveyancing. I was studying all the other courses that I'm gonna get A and that I'm gonna get a B in. But I'm telling them. Then them say, okay, we're gonna do it in person, whatever. I say, alright then. I say, God, you already give me all this time to study because exam was supposed to be April, May. No, it's June. So I said, God, you give me enough time to study. I gotta mash up this. And it's like God said, alright, watch your style, yeah. Boom, online, open book exam. You know awful. I pray for you guys.
We empathize.
Even though mighty God intervened, but you see for me, that girl, yeah, God had to do me a solid. But never expect him to make it go so long.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But,
sorry for that one. But COVID, God just slowed down everything so I could have catch up. But not alive. And for that, you love me. But not telling you.
Come to think of it, I got promoted during COVID. I
Is
registered my business during COVID, and I'm starting a new one during COVID.
I feel like COVID just kickstarted something in me. I was just like, I always heard it. Working at a financial institution, it can't have one source of income, but COVID proved it. Because remember, they made a whole heap of people redundant, you know?
Yep.
Yo, redundancy was just like...
I just left, right, center, and I'm there like, no, listen. At that time, when COVID did just start, right? When COVID did just start, it was like, alright, then I had like a major life thing I wanted to do, and I'm like, boom. And then I say, oh, you know, I'm gonna put yourself in a debt and then you lose your job tomorrow, you know, because you know, no other way to get no money.
Very true.
None at all. And then you just hear HR about their downsizing and restructuring. And you hear how much
corporate
people,
talk for you gonna get fired.
Exactly. And you hear the whispers, them a go around and thing, and I'm just like, John, star. But weirdly enough, COVID wasn't hard. And it forced me to do a lot of personal growth that I was neglecting. And it forced me to take my mental health very seriously that I was neglecting. So it wasn't even just
anxiety. I don't like leaving my house.
You have social anxiety now?
Yeah, I don't like leaving my house.
I appreciate you for coming today.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna come.
I'm working on sales. I'm depend on it every day.
Oh,
yeah.
I just start. That's where this thing. I started going out more during COVID. I never used to go out.
COVID. I'm not grateful for COVID. You know, it's been disastrous.
Yeah.
People died. People are dead. To answer the question, COVID super great for me. I got my job and paid UA because I had to stop UA because I did owe them millions, and if they are coming every week, even though people are being laid off during COVID, I think you guys are insensitive.
Very much so. You is always insensitive.
You guys are so insensitive. What?
If you can block people for $20? Hey, on a wicked, you know?
Yeah,
but
wicked.
on one wait almost 2 months for my $11,000 refund. And that's just on a wicked.
You is in debt though.
That's why they
God don't like ugly.
Yeah, they're in major debt, bro. But yeah, alright then. Boom. So overall, what would you say the past 3 years have been for you? One word. Past 3 years.
Hold on, let me think.
Growth.
Growth. I was gonna say that too. Growth. It's been growth.
It's been a lot.
A lot.
It's just been a lot.
The 22-year-old me is not who I am now.
Facts.
It's not who I am.
Facts. 22-year-old Gem was stressed
years
out
ago,
about having a luau birthday party all by herself, living alone for 6 months. Yeah.
It was growth.
It was used growth.
When it broke.
And sometimes you need these experiences to force you to grow.
Yeah.
So I guess that's something I'd also say to people. It's not a punishment, whatever you're going through right now. It's just an opportunity to force you to grow. Because growth is very uncomfortable.
But it's necessary.
But it's necessary. It is so necessary. Because if you're always comfortable, you're not going to grow. COVID make no how we grow up.
We're powerhouse females who have thrived during COVID, and that's what we'll say.
Big up God.
Big up God.
Every time.
Right.
Yeah. Well, okay, guys, that was our first mukbang here on the J Spot. I want to thank Kim and Jamoya once again for coming through. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to drop a comment in the chat below.
Yeah, tell us how COVID was for you.
Yeah. How has the last 3 years been for you?
Yeah, and if you're in university, how is it now? Because I can't imagine online school.
Online school.
For more than
don't graduate.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. It's gross. I hate it.
Free my sister.
0 out of 10 would recommend.
You ain't give my sister a degree.
Please.
Thank you. Alright, peace out, guys. Stay safe. Love always.